free and fair elections. We honor the will of the people. We do not deny it. And this is a nation
again, Venezuela,
that rejects violence as a political tool. We do not encourage violence.
Ooh.
We are still an America that believes in honesty and decency.
Okay, wait, stop it right there. This isn't, I mean, how can you just say that with a straight face? He doesn't even say domestic.
right?
He doesn't even try to qualify it.
Right.
And like Joe Biden is up to his eyes in blood. Actually, those walls behind him, that actually is the blood of Iraqi, Serbians, ethnic Russians who lived in Ukraine. Oh, I love the
Haitians who he sent back to their deaths.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Totally. Yeah. They don't get to come on boats. Only Cubans do.
Right.
Because Haitians aren't going to come here and start some crazy right-wing lobby. I actually made a video of Biden, of just one of Biden's highlights with this, just to illustrate the point that I'm making here. Let me try to. Let me pull that up. I think it's very illustrative of the just sheer hypocrisy and like why people who are anti-war, people who consider themselves even, left-wing, would have problems with this speech. Because you see all these like shit libs on Twitter saying, if you have a problem with this speech, it's because you're a fascist.
Right. Because you are MAGA.
You might secretly be MAGA. If you have any issue with this. Which is like what happened at the HUAC trials. If you
right, why do you care? Or it was like a big thing with 9/11, the war on terror. Like you shouldn't care about this unless you yourself are a terrorist. Why do you? What do you have to worry about?
Why do you care about privacy?
Yeah.
Are you engaging in material support of terror because you don't want people to go to NSA to go into your phone? Like what's wrong? Well, here's a little highlight reel I put together. With help from Esha Krishnaswamy, found this clip we're going to play.
And this is a nation that rejects violence as a political tool. We do not encourage violence.
Then, when I was in your position, I was suggesting we bomb Belgrade. I was suggesting that we send American pilots in and blow up all the bridges on the Drina. I was suggesting we take out his oil supplies. I was suggesting very specific action.
Okay, what's amazing about that is that would be an appropriate exchange he was having with a therapist about why he can't sleep at night. Do you know what I mean? Like why he has night terrors or PTSD or has this sense of guilt. But he's just celebrating being a warmongering, violent, bloodlusting Democrat, I guess. I mean, it's like the guy, the combination of being a dick and so full of yourself is really bad. And if we lived in a country with any historical memory, his saying about himself that all the major and minor crime bills had his name on them, this would be disqualifying.
Well, he was the co-chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and in that role, he whipped the vote for the Iraq War.
Right.
Like the we won't play it now, but the testimony of Scott Ritter, where he emphasizes that Iraq has no WMD. He was the UN weapons inspector who had been to all the sites. He knew what was actually going on. Biden just wouldn't allow him to talk, was browbeating him because it was interfering with the drive to war. And the whole point of the war, according to Biden's own argument, was to use violence as a political tool. I mean, he explicitly said so. And then in 2006, Biden did a talk at Council on Foreign Relations after violence had been used as a political tool to destabilize Iraq. He did a talk with Les Gelb, who was a longtime CFR head, on dividing Iraq into three ethnically exclusive confederations to basically balkanize Iraq, just as was done to Yugoslavia. And always Biden directing the violence.